How's it going, everybody? What's up? It's me, Brian, and welcome into another episode right here on the Haunt Crew. And I'm James is welcoming me on the show, but I've got a very special guest, the one and only Tim Miller, the owner of Hillbilly Hollow. What's going on, Tim?
Not a whole lot. Nobody's ever called me special except my third grade teacher. But anyway, good to see you, man, and good to talk with you. Appreciate you having us on. And of course, I got Tiny here with me. Everybody, this is Tiny.
All right.
He's kind of here. So, but hey,
Yeah,
I appreciate you having us on, Brian. I really do, man. James, hey, I'm just glad to.
Yeah, it's great to have you guys. And for folks that don't know about Hellbilly Hollow, like I said, you got the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend there, Mr. Tim Miller and Tiny. These guys have been doing it up for a long time. I can't say enough about them. I'm actually honored to have them on our show. I'm glad you guys could come in tonight.
Well, James, you should be, and should be. No, I'm kidding, but there again, buddy, I appreciate it. But I'm one of the owners here. My brother David is the other owner, and then James Shrigley, the police chief here in Vincent, is our partner. And anyway, we try to put on a good show, try to put on a safe show, and safety, of course, is the main thing. But this is year 9, and it just seems like it's ought to be year 2. This has been something else, and but anyway, man, I appreciate you having us on to talk our little old haunt. So
yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't call it little considering how long y'all been expanding over the last year or two. And can you tell us about your new additions to your haunt and everything else?
Sure. Well, every year we try to change up some things, and Single Tree Lane is our decorator and kind of helps to put things together in our haunt. And we talked and said we wanted to go with a prison theme this year, and and just try to do a little something different. And of course, we have a haunted house, the haunted cornfield, and our haunted tractor ride. And so we just tried to add a little prison theme with it. And in order to get out of prison, you must get the vaccine. And vaccines just seems to be the hot topic nowadays. And anyway, it just was turning all of our volunteers into zombies. So anyway, so you may have a rough time getting through our haunted house, but that's our new addition. That's what we've got. It's going to be a prison. So.
Yeah, that sounds interesting for sure. John Peters said, "Hey, I work with that Tim guy." So, do you know a John Peters?
I know a Carden. I hope it ain't Carden. So
I'll put the comment back on there. I don't know if you recognize that picture or not.
Do I recognize? I don't think I do.
Yeah, it looks like a little skull face there. He says, "Hey, I work with that Tim guy, John Peters."
That's Carter. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Carter. Yes, he said same
we know
guy.
Who that is. That's our nut with a chainsaw down there that runs 24. I mean, he's wide open, buddy. He's 100 miles. So
oh yeah, he's probably scared me several times. I've been running so far. He probably definitely remembers me, especially when he tries to stick that chainsaw up my butt.
Yeah, he scared my daughter, man. He scared my daughter. He jumped up on the tractor ride actually and laid the bar kind of close to her shoulder, and that was her first year there. But after that, man, she was hooked. She loved the scares. She really loved the way that you guys were acting and staying in character. And she's like, now it's like an every year thing. I mean, she just loves your haunt, Tim.
That's great, man. Is she gonna come out with y'all Saturday?
Absolutely, she's going to be there. We're just all of us are just getting over COVID. My whole family. We're about 2 weeks from of being over it, and my daughter, she actually was hospitalized for a couple of days because she has asthma. So, but yeah, she's back up and running. We're all good and back on her feet and got a clean bill of health, and she's excited. It's going to be her first haunt of the season.
Good deal. She could have got here and got the vaccine and saved her.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I'm gonna tell her. Just go down there, brother Tim will give it to you.
So but anyway, man, we've had a couple of things happen here at the haunt the past month and a half. Had a tornado hit our cornfield.
No way.
Yep, and it looked like you drove an 18-wheeler through it. But hey, we salvaged it. I think we got a really good group out in the corn, man. I went through it Saturday night, and it was wonderful, man. TJ and them, TJ, and he was and we had our clowns, Rah Rah and BB, kind of helped put folks into place, and they done a really good job of working with them. We got a lot of some young kids and working with them, and man, like I said, it was great. The wagon ride was great, the swamp ride, and the house. Like I said, I was excited. I'm happy. I mean, I'm usually this time of year I'm not happy, but I was happy Saturday night, and we had a small crowd. And man, I there's several groups, and I just kept letting them go back through. I said, no, don't worry about buying a ticket. You're helping our actors. Let them learn to hit their marks. So, and that's just what we do out here, man. We want folks to have a good time, and like I said, I'm happy for the home. So, and like I said, I can't say enough again. Single Tree Lane, they have gone. Miss Marie's gone above and beyond this year on the decorating. It's wonderful. So,
right,
yeah, wow.
And y'all are located off 280 in Vincent, Alabama. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. We're about 4 miles off of Highway 280. We're on Highway 467 in Vincent. You can Google Hellbilly Hollow. It'll bring it right here to us. Unless you're Matt Ross and he gets lost all. He's been out here like 30 times and still gets lost.
Yeah. If y'all don't know who Matt Ross is with Rotten Reviews, and he's a crazy character. And I heard you had some really good ties with him, Tim. And I was hoping that you would share some stories with us if you could, or something with us. Since you brought him up,
with you, but I really don't. He's pretty much of a jackass. But
yeah.
Anyway, but
yeah. Matt, he's a funny, cool character.
He's they have really helped us. Rotten Reviews has helped with our advertising. They're doing some commercials for us, and also with his buddy at Scotta Wheatree that helps him. Scotta is really cool. He's the one that done our Hellbilly Hollow bus sign picture back here. Yeah, back there. But Scotta is really cool. And if you ever get a chance, just talk with him. He'll be the smartest one in the conversation, or so he thinks. But anyway, Scotta is a friend of mine, along with Matt, and I'm busting their balls this school. I'm sorry, I can't help it. But,
there you go.
It's fine. So what you were saying something earlier to me off the air about Matt pulled a prank on you this morning?
They like to get me. They like a couple of our actors, they are good friends with them with Rotten Reviews, and we just like to just turn the screws on each other a little bit. And anyway, so but Matt and Brandy, they're great. They really are. I'm just trying to be a smart aleck here about them, but he's really helped. He's helping the chicken house. So the Haunted Chicken House is first, and we're second as far as the advertise or helping. But anyway, that's just the way they do things. But
absolutely,
he loves Chicken Dan. He loves Chicken Dan more than he loves us. That's okay.
Oh.
I hate to tell you, Tim. I don't know. I think Chicken Dan, with him being in that Speedo, that video he released not too long ago, I think he kind of outbeat you.
He did.
I don't know, though.
He did, but hey, he got me, but believe me, I'm fixing to get him. And
well, look at this picture. I don't know. I mean, you always dress up for Beetlejuice and everything, and you look like one sexy beast over there. That picture was taken, last weekend?
A couple of weeks ago, Matt and them took it, and took forever to get the pictures back from Matt, but that's just the way Matt rolls. But you got Elvira in the picture, and Elvira will be out here getting pictures. Now, that's a cool boy. She's cool. She's awesome. And then, of course, you got
that is awesome.
That looks like Tiny holding the picture there, and then you got the Stick Man. And me and the Stick Man, we kind of go at each other a little bit. We try to be the best character in the midway. Right. But I can't beat him. I've tried. I just cannot beat the Stick Man. And there again, that is a Single Tree Lane. That's they did that costume. So,
wow.
And I
Yeah.
know I'm plugging her, and I shouldn't be doing that much, but hey, she's great. She does a lot of our masks. So, and they was down there working today, redoing a couple of the scenes. So I really appreciate them. And
that is truly amazing. Really amazing.
We have but our little old haunt family, we have a lot of workers. Though BB the clown, BB does a lot of work for us, and I want to shout out to him. Go like his Instagram page. He's only got 4 followers, so he could really use the help. But anyway, he's great, and Ra's great, and just all the new Sloss furnace workers. Boy, they are the best at makeup. Kitty, God bless you. I love you. You finally made me look like Beetlejuice. But anyway, it's been fun so far this season. Now check with me in about 3 weeks, and I'll probably be sitting here drinking a beer and crying. But anyway.
Yeah.
You woken up the monster writing reviews. I'm assuming this is Matt. He said, "Hello, brother."
Oh my God. Yeah, that's him. That's him.
You got Brandy in here as well. She said hello.
Brandy Hall.
I'm sure if it was Matt, somebody typed it for him. Somebody had to help him. So anyway.
And we got Grim in the house.
Yeah,
Grim's in the house. What's up, Grim?
What can you say about Grim? Me personally, nothing. But anyway.
He's already poking the bear.
I love to. Me and her seems like we're just kind of fussing at each other this year, and I'm really feeding off of that, and I hope she keeps doing it. So I tricked her pretty good the other day. I've been battling kidney stones.
Right.
Oh, I know all about them.
Oh, buddy, it's been tough.
Very familiar.
But anyway, I kind of tricked her pretty good Sunday, and I apologized to her. She told me, she said, "I hope you have a heart attack, yo man." So Sunday I go to the hospital and I was in the ER with kidney stones, and I took a picture and I sent it to her, and I said, "Well, I had a heart attack." Chest pain.
Oh no.
And I really had it. I had her. Oh my gosh.
That is ultimate. That is ultimate, Tim.
That's just
that is hilarious.
That we do. This is normal. We love to
Unfortunately, it is.
we just love to throw salt at each other on the wounds, man. But
right. So, and we appreciate you out there, Matt, too. We appreciate you keeping Tim on his toes and keeping him young. Appreciate everything that you do there. But I got a question for you, Tim, and I'm sure the people are probably thinking this. A while ago, Brian was talking about Chicken Dan and his Speedo dance. If the challenge gets thrown out there, would you be willing to do the Speedo dance and some Beetlejuice Speedos?
Oh.
I'm not the man that Dan is. We all after seeing that, but anyway, so he did a strip tease on Grim's leg. Did you see that one?
Absolutely.
He first did that the first time he brought it out, he did this, and I seen something blue on Grim's leg, and it took me a long time. I said, "What in the hell is on your thigh, Grim?" And then it dawned on me, he used the porta potty, and his testicles probably hit that blue water. And it stained Grim's knee when he did that dance. So anyway, I think that's what it's happened. But she's got that blue. She has some blue stuff on her thigh. But Dan, yeah, I will. I had something special planned for Dan, and I still do. So just you're gonna have to wait till maybe the end of the season, and we'll discuss the Speedo. Because we do a hell night. It's an 18 and over show. Dan and them were going to come up the 18th of September, and the hurricane decided to come up that week. We had about 3.5 inches of rain that day and had to cancel. So
wow,
just keep watching for the end for end of November. We're going to do another hell night, and yes, there will be a Speedo, and Dan will be involved. I promise you.
Yeah, I've definitely got to check that out.
We'll definitely be there. Absolutely.
Hey, did y'all hear that? I thought I heard something. Oh, I know what it is. It's Rotten Reviews making another stupid TikTok. Is what I heard.
Well, he just commented. Matt just commented it. He said it's going down. He's bringing the speedo.
Like I said, and I just hope Scotta Wheatree comes back out here. Tell Matt to make sure Scotta comes back out, because Scotta is a good friend also. So you make sure Scotta Wheatree comes out. That's all I want. But man, I'm looking forward to seeing y'all Saturday night, Brian. I really am. You know, I'm an Auburn fan and you're a Georgia fan, so you know
you had to bring that up, man.
you gotta be cool to me, man. I'm gonna give you a ticket in here, but don't hurt me too bad, Brian, please. I mean,
Georgia's got to get past Arkansas first. I'm kind of a little sweating over here. Arkansas's got a pretty good team.
Man. They look really good, or what I've seen of them. But Georgia, man, I think they're the real deal. I think this may be your year. So, and
yeah,
hey, everybody needs to have their year, and I'm so if I can't win it, man, I hope y'all do. So, but
yeah.
As Scott said, we could save some money on Tim's Speedo. The small ones cost less.
There's Scotta. Scotta's on right now. Well, Scott, I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses. I've been saying his name wrong all these years. I just was looking on Facebook. I thought it said Scotta Wheatree or so. Okay, but it's
Scotta.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, man, they're taking jabs at you left and right, ain't they?
Yeah, he took a pretty good stab at you with that one, Timbo.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's just what we do. That's the last, because Scott, I got to be honest with you, for the last year, Scott come in here and we had mask on, and he punked me so bad. I had pictures made with him out there. Didn't know who he was. He had a bandana up. Had no idea it was Scott. And of course, I get home and Matt just leaves me, hi, Scott, just damn, he had pictures made with you. You didn't know who the hell he was. And so that has just bothered me. It really has. And I'm just trying to, I got to come up with some way to get him. So
the best part is I didn't know who he was at the time.
Yeah, that was TJ and them didn't know. And a lot of folks don't know who he is, really. They just, but I think they're just, between Scott and Matt with the rotten reviews, they sit around on weekends and just sit there and say, man, we're this close to being Kevin Smith and Jay and Silent Bob. We're this close. But anyway, that's just the type of people we are.
Yeah. So he said, tell him you want some cheese.
Yeah, buddy. I'm the cheese man, buddy. I'll hook you up. Right. Hey, please let me, remind. I'm gonna hook y'all up Saturday night. Promise you.
So you from Wisconsin?
No, my heart is, but no, I've been Vincent all my life. But we sell Amish cheese. Comes out of Ohio. Indiana. That's my real business. Keeps me out of jail. So, if you got Amish cheese and Amish jar goods, a haunted house is, would seem to be the next thing that you would need to do if you fool with them. But how do you put those two together? Anyway, so
yeah.
I keep seeing stuff pop up, but hell, I'm blind. I can't read stuff. I'm sorry.
Grim saying Matt's the worst. So it's Matt, Rodden. You got Brandy, John Peters. You got all of them commenting away, and we really do appreciate y'all's comments. And if we don't say anything, we're not ignoring y'all at all. So thank you, Matt and Brandy and everybody that's stopping.
I will tell you this, and I'm a home owner, and I love our little old haunted house we got. And like I said, I can't say enough about Chicken Dan. I can't say enough about Jeremy at the Territorial, man. They're awesome. You got Nick at 3008. They're our friends. Warehouse 31. I mean, they've always been great to us. So Alabama, folks don't realize how lucky they are in Alabama. They got a lot of great haunted houses within just in traveling distance for them. You ain't got to drive all over hell and back. But there's great haunted houses, and then you got down towards Prattville. I don't know if y'all talked with them, but the Trail of Fear. Yeah, she was supposed to give me a poster. The Trail of Fear in Verbena. They're a good one. So
right, yeah, we definitely heard of them, and we're reaching out to several people, including them, and hopefully we can get them on the show. But yeah, we got a lot of good people in the haunt community. We talk about a lot of, or basically everybody in the haunt community, how just wrapping our arms around each other, and we're one big family, and that's what I appreciate the most.
Yeah, man, that's what that's what we're about. And I just, I hope everybody has a great year, has a safe year, and I hope the hurricanes leaves us alone. I hope we have a dry year, and that's what Chicken Dan and them need. They need dry weather along with us, because they have two outside attractions with the Crazy Train and their trail, and but anyway, everybody needs to come on out here to Hellbilly Hollow. We'll show them a good time. If they come through and don't like it, keep it to yourself. So, but anyway,
I'm sure they'll love it. Just like I'm digging this picture right here. The one with y'all's pumpkin. Can you tell us about this photo?
Yeah, that was we did my brother stumbled across an old propane tank, and there again, single tree lane. He told us to draw it out, and my brother got down there every evening and started carving with it with a metal grinder, cut it out and made a fire pit, and it has been a hit. Everybody loves it. And so that's in our midway. We do have a food truck there in our midway. We do have a Dunkin' booth this year. That's something new that we're trying out, and I think we're going to have Matt Ross in it tomorrow night. So, and I'm sure there's probably a million people that would love to come dunk him. So
yes. So Matt, if you're still listening, come down Saturday night so I can dunk you.
He's not coming down Saturday night. I think he has his where is he going? Rehab or something? It was anyway. They're going to be he wasn't going to be able to make it. So, and I hate it because I'm not going to be here Friday night, but I am going to pee in the tank in the morning. So anyway, that way a little bit of me will be here when they dunk him. So.
Yeah, Brandy Hall said that he's going to be there.
Yep. And Brandy come out this past week, and I appreciate that. They're great folks. I don't see how any hell she puts up with what she does. They call her the Queen. So Queen Brandy, you're just but like I said, she's great, and like I said, they just I'm surrounded by a lot of great people. I really am. I'm blessed. And but the other people, they're cursed if they're around me. So anyway, they must have stepped on the
Yeah, I don't know how Brandy puts up with Matt either. What do they work up there at that gas station? What's it called? It starts with a B.
That's kind of like Clerks. He's wanting to be like Clerks. I'm telling you, man. He thinks he's Kevin Smith. Him and Scott, they're just sitting around all the time giggling like girls, saying, "Oh, we're this close." So anyway,
wow.
Hey, I got to talk. Just a couple of my actors that's been with us forever, or since we started this. Crystal, golly, Crystal is wonderful. She's been in the front room. She's the nurse this year. God, I mean, she's great, and I appreciate her and all she's done. Then, of course, James Shrigley's sister Melissa has helped with us at the makeup, and and she's a nurse. If somebody hurts their finger or something, she's there to put a Band-Aid on it and call them crybabies behind their back. But anyway, and then my moonshiner Kyle, he plays Joe Exotic. He's been here with us from the get-go. So, and he's out there getting drunk right now just for this weekend. He is that dedicated.
He didn't invite us.
I seen him there a while ago, and like I said, he's already starting. He'll be in character come Friday night. So, but like I said, hey, Tiny has been great. My wife Kim, she's helped with the ticket booth. Can't say enough about them. So, but anyway, I'm blessed. I really am. This is it's a big show, a big production, and I appreciate everybody involved except the stick man. He's an asshole.
Well, we're blessed to know you and to have you on the show, and really do mean that. Because that's one thing. Anybody I think that's in the haunt community can say they're blessed. I mean, they should be. We're some really good people, and you don't get this very often, and we're like a second family for sure.
That's right. That's right.
It's we look forward to we work year round. We look forward to putting on this madness, and we'll get started and say, hey, why didn't we do this? Why didn't we? We're always constantly changing up scenes, but anyway, we really it's a fun process, and really and I see Jess was on it. Jess was out here last week too. I'm sorry, I should have put a shout out to her, but anytime I do rotten stuff, she's part of that.
And
But,
she
Yeah,
said,
he said, what's
where's
Jacob's shout out?
Who? Who'd you say?
Jacob.
What?
Riri the clown. Everybody's wanting shout outs, man. I think
Jacob's my boy. I'm just trying to diss him a little bit. He's awesome. He's great. He's our spotter, and he works for us on Hell Night. But Jacob's awesome. He is. He really. I should have, shouted out first.
Riri the clown is wanting to shout out as well from
Riri. Yeah, man. He's the bomb. He's the boss. He broke his arm, but he's still out here with us, and that's how he's dedicated. I told him he's probably what grade's he in? Fifth? Fifth or sixth grade, something of the kind.
Right.
I told him quit school right now. He ain't gonna learn anything, and just come on out here and just stay with us. I mean, education is highly overrated. Ain't that right, Scotta Wheatree? And but anyway.
Well, I got a question. Go ahead, Brian. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. I was just gonna ask him one question. I can wait.
Yeah, I got a question for Tiny. Tiny's sitting back there not getting no loving and being quiet. So I got a question for you, Tiny.
Yeah.
All right. So you're the set builder / inspiration for a lot of this stuff. What made you think of the ideas that you have in the swamp area? Because I mean, to me, that's one of my most favorite parts of the hunts. A lot of people that have been to Hellbilly have said they love that. How the scenes are kind of, it's like you're going through a horror movie almost. Everything's kind of changing as you're riding around on this tractor. What's your new inspiration for coming up with different stuff from year to year?
I can't honestly take most of the credit for what has been done in the past in the swamp. I've done a couple of animatronic type things in the past that have been out there, and then I've done something this year for the first time that's we're improving something I did last year and made it an animatronic versus active controlled puppet.
Right.
But I mainly deal with the house side of things. That's where
Single Tree Lane does the scenes. Tiny will come in here and put the lights, anything tech that needs to happen. That's what he does.
Yeah, we get together at the end of the season in the meeting and say, hey, this is our ideas for this year. I'll go through and destroy everything because that's fun. And then I'll go back, and this year I built most of the wall sections and panels in the house that we changed and did most of that. Went through and put lights in all the rooms, put outlets where we need them. And then she comes in on top of me and she decorates and paints and does all the stuff that actually makes a finished room. And then I'll go back on top of her and actually light it for the show and that type of thing. It's just kind of one of those. I can't do it without her. It's just kind of
They work good. They work good together. Anyway, and I'm kind of the go-between between them, the buffer. And then,
shout out to Single Tree Lanes because they do a good job, and Tiny, you do a good job with the technical side of it. So big shout out to you. Lots of folks out there giving you love right now, Tiny.
Did y'all come through last year, Brian? I can't remember seeing you. Did you come? You did.
I didn't last year. No, I was up in Georgia. I had some stuff going on, but I believe James did.
Yes, sir. I sure did.
He changed up the lighting in the swamp. Like, you ride up, and if you can see a light way ahead, it don't build anything. So now he's got it where, you drive across the pressure switches to control the lights where they'll come on right when the trailer's there.
Oh, and wow.
Better. That way you're not seeing a lit cemetery until you get to the point where you need to see the lit cemetery in there, and he's really done. He goes to Transworld every year, and he goes to all the classes.
And give some background, I'm an industrial electrician by trade. I got an industrial background. I ain't went through and like poked and prodded and found stuff. I have a decent background in what I do.
Okay. Okay.
And I don't. I have a background in nothing. And anyway, that's the guy he works with. His boss come by one of the markets I go to and say, "Hey man, your son's a genius." I said, "Well, shit, he didn't get it from me. I don't know who, you know. Promise you, he did not get it from me. I just, I go up there all the time and ask the UPS driver questions to see, you know, the hard questions to see if he might be the dad. But anyway."
Poor Tiny.
Poor Tiny. Poor Tiny.
Yeah. So real fast, talk about y'all's haunt a little more. So y'all have 3 haunted attractions, or what?
Yes, sir.
Tell the viewers that's listening.
3 haunted attractions. We have a haunted house, haunted wagon ride, haunted cornfield. So one ticket price, $25. You get to do all 3 things. You get a wristband this year, and you can do the house 3 times, or the, you know, if you don't feel like walking, you may do the wagon, and then, you know, 3 times. It's just whatever you want to do. We leave that up to the customer. We do have real bathrooms here. We don't have portalettes. We put that in last year because of the COVID thing. We thought that would help, and it really did. Folks, we got a lot of good feedback.
That bathroom was amazing. That bathroom was a good job, Tim. That y'all did an amazing job on that. And Matt said, by the way, he thinks you might have faulty knees. That's one thing that he could see wrong with you.
Yes, I do. I have bad knees. I have a bad shoulder, and I have a bad attitude. So anyway, but we call it the Poo Drop In. It's a 1970s model mobile home that we made bathrooms out of. The men can go in there and pee in the bathtub. That's our urinal. And we got in there that puts it out, and it had a sign there. It says, you know, don't forget to try Little Willie's ice cold lemonade. So right around the corner. And
yeah, that was amazing.
Anyway,
that was amazing.
We want them to have, like I said, man, there again, that was always one of the things that we hated was the dang old nasty portalettes, you know. So, and we just try to help the customer. We want them to be happy. The next thing, like I said, we have a food truck out here, at least, you know, that when we're open. We don't have a place to sit down yet, Randy and Matt, but we're working on it. We're trying to get them come up with picnic tables, but anyway, that's the one thing that we will be adding within the next week or so. So just but we have free parking. Like I said, but it's security. You don't bring knives, weapons, guns, cigarette lighters. They go on one for everything at the entrance. But it's for the safety of the actors, the safety of the customers. So
right.
Like I said, that's that and there again, and it's lit up. We have a real, you know, well lit up midway, music playing. Like I said, the Duncan booth going on. We're wanting to add more games, but it's just a process. We're just growing. And then on another
check this out. John Peters said, "I'm currently tattooing our logo on my chest." That's dedication right there. Wow,
that's dedication.
I forgot to tell you, Carden, we've traded you to the haunted chicken house, so don't do that just yet. Okay. I'm kidding, Carden. You're my boy. Hey, he's gonna he's gonna have twins.
Oh,
that's what I hear. So
congratulations on that.
Yeah, congratulations.
But
absolutely.
Anyway, but yeah, we got a lot of dedicated workers, and that, like I said, I appreciate it. But we're growing. But I was gonna say a shout out to Kevin Wayne. He did a commercial for us. Did us 2 commercials. He's with us.
Oh yeah, I know Kevin.
And Kevin, he's great. Well, we went to his acting classes, and it helped. Man, he done it. He's wonderful. He's a great guy. Me and Tiny went and took him, and he's got a few ideas. They're wanting to maybe put up something here close to the home while we're, you know, that we'll interact with each other, and we're looking forward to maybe doing business with them. But like I said, Kevin and Mike Denard, they're great folks, and So I really appreciate them and all they've done for us. So, but that was
Well,
my
we do appreciate y'all, for what all y'all do, because y'all are up there for sure. Not just scaring a lot of people, but also, you were talking about the younger generation, how y'all got some new actors this year and everything. We appreciate you getting them off the street, so to speak.
yeah.
Doing great stuff with the one and only Tim Miller. So that's really great to hear for sure.
So
Absolutely.
I can't take that much credit, man. I would love to, but we had, like I said, there again, I have so many people that help those youngins out. I'm just I'm just here to listen. I'm kind of like I told myself I want to be like the Godfather, I guess, in the old school. I just want to be the one, and I've told all of our actors that y'all can come to me for anything, and I want their experience to be pleasant here. If they're not in a scene they're not happy with, they can come to me. Except for BB,
Absolutely.
he's stuck where I put him. So
So
anyway,
you're
but
kind of Papa Bear Tim then. That's what
man,
that
that's
would be
it.
your
And
job title.
Papa Bear, and like I said, they talk a lot behind my back, and that's fine. That's cool. Uh, Carrie, Carrie's really bad. I don't know if y'all know Carrie on she's one of Grimm's
Yeah, I
girls.
do. Hmm.
Yeah. Carrie, yeah, she's a great actress. She really is. But there again, her and Graham is really getting me. They are anyway. Just they're a little annoying, little in my ear all the time. But Carrie's great. Her makeup's great, and like I said, I they're okay. They're good. So
Well,
Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, shout out to your whole organization. I know you got a lot of people there working with you, Mr. Tim, and helping a lot of these folks out. And you've been one of the one constant haunts that I can remember that just stayed going, stayed going. COVID didn't beat y'all down. You pushed through that. That tells me a lot about the character that you guys have. And folks that have come down and visited, I ask them, how was the courtesy there? Were you treated nice? When you went down there to Hellbilly Hollow, everyone says, man, it's just top notch. A lot of people just speak out on how nice you guys are and how
absolutely.
courteous you are, and that to me that carries huge volume.
That's it, man.
So
That's what we're wanting. And I told them, and I'm not trying to pat myself on the back, but we had a group here this past Saturday. They had just a couple dollars on a card, and of course, to run a credit card, you got to have a $5 minimum with a food truck. And they wanted a
that's right.
pickle, and I said, "Man, get them a here. What is it? How much is it? $1? Heck, I bought them some. I'm going to do that. Because the kids that's here where they're at, I once was. I've been at a
Yep.
place where you couldn't, didn't have enough money for this or that, and I want them
Yeah.
to, man. I just want folks to have a good time. That's all I want
Right.
is for
Right.
them to have a good time and come back and see us because that's what it's all about, man. So
Absolutely.
they're paying us to forget about their problems. We got to help them out. So
That's right.
and that's it. And like I said, man, me and Matt, we get out here running around, and I'll tell folks, I said, Matt's the owner. He owns 300 houses around here, and it's fun to watch and listen to him, man. And Matt never breaks character, and he'll jump right in there and talk to him about the haunts. It's great. It's fun, and looking forward to doing that this year. So, but man,
Absolutely.
uh, just looking forward to seeing y'all tomorrow, Saturday night. I really am. So,
Yes, sir.
y'all just
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. I'm going to put y'all's picture back up. If you can, Tim, tell everybody that's listening where can they go if they want to find you. How much is tickets prices, and when and y'all are open this Friday and Saturday. Is that correct?
that's correct. We'll be selling tickets from 7 to 11:30 on Friday. I think it's 7 to 12 on Saturday. Uh, we're in Vincent, Alabama on 467. You can Google Hellbilly Hollow. It'll bring you turn by turn right in here to us. The phone number 205-365-6990. That's my phone number. You call. I'll help you. I'll tell you how to get in here. Ticket price is $25. That covers 3 events. And anyway, that's about all I got to say. But hey, y'all come on out here and see us.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate your time, Tim. You've been a fun one for sure to interview, and it was our honor, and we're very delighted to have you on the show for sure.
Hey, I appreciate it. I really do. And like I said, there again, all my workers out there, I know I didn't talk about all of them. They're great. Come see them. Come see me. Tell me how you like the show. If you don't like it, just get the hell off the place and don't come back. You know,
Nah, they'll love it.
you'll see Tiny. Get your picture made with Tiny out there, and
That's
like I said,
right.
he's
Well, Tim, we can't say enough about you, man. You're a true ambassador to the hunt community, a long time hunter, and you know, I know everyone loves you. I know we do here on the show, and uh, we can't say enough about you. And we're very excited to get down and talk to you, and you know, just spread the word about you. I think everyone knows who you are by now, but we're still going to promote you out there. To anyone we see, we're going to recommend you guys.
hey, I appreciate it. I really do, and love what y'all are doing. Just keep it up, man. So,
All right, yeah, y'all keep it up too. And with that being said, you got anything else you want to say, Tim?
uh, don't reckon, man. Hey, I think I've covered it all. That
Okay.
but I like I
Well,
said, man, Tiny, you got anything to add?
No, I'm good.
Tiny's good. So hey, other than
all
that,
righty. Well, until next time, guys, y'all always keep it creepy and happy hauntings.
thank y'all. Appreciate it, Brian.